Hello everyone, this is Sumita Gupta. Welcome you all for my 8th lecture of Electronic Device in Circuit, that is Construction, Working and Characteristics of JFET. Outline for today's lectures is transistor classification, JFET introduction, JFET symbol, working of NPN and PNP, junction field effect transistor, then JFET characteristics and advantages and disadvantages. So first of all, transistor classification. As I have explained in the last lecture, there are two types of transistor, BJT and FET. BJT we have covered already in the previous lecture. Now today we'll cover the FET. In FET there are two types, JFET and MOSFET. MOSFET will cover in next lecture. Today we'll cover the JFET. Okay. This diagram I have taken from the Google. So first of all, JFET, junction field effect transistor. So first of all, what FET, field effect transistor? Why it is called field effect transistor? That is main point. So see, in FET there are three terminals: gate, drain, source. Okay. Field means electric field provided at the gate controls the current from source to drain. Electric field is used at gate for controlling conduction from source to drain. That's why it's called field effect transistor. Electric field means voltage is applied at the gate. Voltage is applied at the gate for controlling current from source to drain. That's why it's called voltage control device. Or we can say it is voltage controlled current source because voltage applied at the gate for controlling the current. Okay. Next thing, it is a voltage, it is a unipolar device. Unipolar device means whatever the current conduction that is done by any one carriers. Either it can be electrons or it can be holes. So whatever the conduction is, that is done by electrons and holes. But BJT, bipolar device, means in the case of BJT, the conduction is possible with both electrons and holes. So there was the concept of majority and minority carriers. But here there is no minority carrier storage. Okay, so in brief, JFET, junction field effect transistor, in which voltage applied at the gate, which controls the current from source to drain. Now symbol. In FET there are three terminal: gate, drain, source. Okay, for there are two types. N type means N channel JFET or P channel JFET. N channel, the arrow is inside, and in P channel arrow is outside. Now the working of N channel JFET, or we can say construction of JFET. So remember, in AND channel, if we say AND channel, a long N type semiconductor bar is taken. Okay, a long and semiconductor bar is taken. At the end, there are two types of contacts taken. One is drain, one is source. That contact is called ohmic contact. What do you mean by ohmic contact? Ohmic contact, which follows the Ohm's law, means whatever the current flowing this terminal, which will follow is the voltage applied here. So relation between current and voltage follows the Ohm's law or linearly. Okay. So ohmic contacts are, so this is source, drain, this is source. Now this is in a length. This bar is in length, and the side of the length, a high doping is there. Actually, this is P positive. High doping is there. Okay. At this side and at this side. Okay. Then two contact will be taken, and these two will be joined internally. These two contacts are connected internally, and it is taken here outside, and it is called as gate. Okay. Now since there is P, this is N, so there is one depletion region. Here also between P and N there is one depletion region. But remember, never say it is 2 PN junction. No, this is not PN junction. This is AN channel, long AN semiconductor bar, where we have taken P for the gate. Okay. So now working. So now understood the first of all the concept. The case is VGS is 0. VGS is 0 means we are nothing apply. We are not applying anything at gate. Okay. Remember, this gate is internally connected. This is gate, drain, source. We are not applying anything at the gate. And now we are applying some voltage at the drain, plus and minus. What will happen? This is N type. In N type semiconductor, carriers are electrons. So all the electrons start to attract to this positive term. All the electrons start to attract to positive terminal. Okay. Now if we'll increase this voltage, drain to source voltage, what will happen? Electrons will move in speed. They will move fast and they will come to this attract. So what will happen that in this particular region, electrons will attracted by this positive terminal. So this region is more depleted than this region. That's the shape of depletion region like that. Again, listen carefully. When we apply positive voltage, all the electrons attract towards this positive terminal. Electrons start to move from source to drain, and we know very well current flows to the opposite of electrons. So if electrons are moving from source to drain, then current will move from drain to source. Since electrons in this particular region move fast, then these electrons will come. So this particular region is depleted more than at the source side. That's why shape is this. So what will happen when pinch of voltage occurs? Means we are again increasing voltage. If we increase this voltage, the current electrons will come in fast speed. The current increases. When again we voltage increases, again electrons come fast, and then again current increases. And this particular region start to increase. What will happen at one point? These 2 points will join. These 2 points will join means now channel thickness or we can channel width becomes 0. Okay, and at the voltage at which it's happened is called pinch off voltage. The voltage at which this condition occur, that is called pinch off voltage, or we can say JFET off condition. Now JFET is off. But the question is whether current is 0 or not. What happened for this drain current? What happened? See, ideally, if you think current is 0, no. Since this channel is not there, but due to this depletion region, okay, and this positive voltage, one barrier potential occur here. One potential occur between this region and this. And then this potential attract electrons to this side. And the current will flows in this condition also, but that current will be constant, means that will not increase, that will be constant current. Understood? Again listen carefully. At pinch of voltage, these 2 points join, so width is 0, but since some barrier potential between this depletion region, you know the concept, in the depletion region barrier potential created. Due to this barrier potential, again the electrons start to move and again current flows. Okay, so what happened in short, if we will look at here, okay, when the gate voltage was 0, what happened? When gate voltage was 0, there was maximum current. There was gate voltage 0 and some positive voltage here. There was a channel, electrons start to move and the current flows. And current will follow the linear relation. After some time, when this pinch of voltage occur, then what happened? The current will be maximum. And after that, when this point, these 2 points mix, then current will be constant. Okay. So now the next question is, what happens when we apply negative voltage at the gate side? We are this is now fixed, some positive voltage here, okay, but negative voltage here. So you know, due to this positive voltage, electrons definitely will attract to this side and current flows from drain to source as usual. But due to this negative voltage, depletion region increases. Due to negative voltage, depletion region increases. If depletion region increases, current decreases. If depletion region increases, current decreases. At one point, what will happen? These 2 depletion region join. So again, width is 0. Again, width is 0. Okay. This is the condition when there was nothing at the gate. Channel is white, and channel is white. When you apply some voltage at drain, current start to move. Then reverse bias applied at the gate, then depletion region increases and the channel is not there, means width is 0, but again due to some barrier potential, current will flow. Okay, so no conductive path, that is true. No path is there, but due to barrier potential, that current will be constant. Means the maximum current that was occur lastly, that will be there. That will not become zero. Okay. So the working of p channel JFET, in p channel JFET, everything is same except the polarity. Since in p channel p is there, the hose will be there, and hose will attract it towards the this will be negative in this case. The hose will be attracted toward the negative side, and here for reverse bias we have to apply positive at end. Okay, so because remember in JFET only reverse bias applies. Now the next question is, why not forward bias? Why we are giving here also we have applied negative reverse bias here. Here also we are applying the reverse bias. Plus 2n means reverse bias. Why reverse bias? Why always reverse bias? This is minus only. So reverse bias means if suppose we'll give forward bias here. If suppose I am giving plus here, then what will happen? Due to this plus, all the electrons here will attracted to this. All the electrons in N will attracted to this positive side. When electrons will not go to the drain, electrons will flow towards the gate. If positive supply at the gate, and gate current start to flow, and that will be constant. So it will not work as an amplifier. JFET will not work as an amplifier. So we will never apply the forward bias in the case of JFET. We apply only reverse bias. Okay. Now come to the characteristics. As in BJT, there were two types of characteristics, input and output. Same in JFET, two types of characteristics, drain and transfer. If you know the symbol of FET, there were three terminals. The terminals were gate, drain, source. Okay. So what? Suppose I am taking this symbol. Okay, this is gate, drain, and source. So this is grounded. Okay. So what is input side? Input is gate side, and output is drain side. So if we are talking about drain characteristics, mean ultimately we are talking about the output characteristics. What is the output voltage here? Voltage between drain and source. The output voltage is VDS. What is the current here? ID. The current is ID. The drain characteristics is drawn between ID and VDS. So what happened? If you remember the working in starting, if you remember this diagram, in the starting channel was there, and electrons start to move and current start to flow, and the current flows follows the Ohm's law. Current follows the Ohm's law, means when we are increasing it voltage, current will be increased. What happened at pinch of point? At pinch of point, these two depletion region touch, and the bit was zero. But as I have already explained, current will not be zero. Current will be constant. Because there was some barrier potential, current will be constant. This is your JFET drain characteristics. Now next is, so the drain characteristic, or we can say output characteristic. In this case, VGS was zero. So if we apply some negative voltage, this was the condition when VGS was zero. Okay. What if we apply VGS equals to -1? If apply VGS -1, the depletion region increases, the current will decreases. Okay. When we apply VGS is -2, then more depletion region increases. More depletion region increases, and current will decrease. When we apply VGS -3, then again current will decreases. When -4, the shape will be like this. The maximum current is always in the case of VGS 0. Okay. So that's why it works in reverse bias only. Okay. Now there are three regions: ohmic region, saturation region, pinch of voltage. So before pinch of voltage, it was following the Ohm's rule. That's why it's called ohmic region. After that, maximum point occurs, and after the current is constant, that's called saturation region, because the maximum current already occurs. After that is constant, so it is called saturation region. Now transfer characteristic. You know what is the meaning of transfer? if you remember, the function of transfer function means output by input. If you remember, the transfer means output by input. So what is the output here in the case? Output current. Okay. If you see that FET symbol, output is drain current and input is gate to source voltage. Input is voltage which is controlling the current. So input is VGS and output is current. So if you remember, when VGS was 0, current was maximum. When VGS was 0, current was maximum. When VGS in minus, current start to decrease. When VGS in minus, current start to decrease. The formula for current, drain current is ID equals to IDSS 1 minus VGS upon VP whole square. IDSS means drain to source saturation current. This is IDSS, drain to source saturation current. This is input voltage, this is pinch off voltage. So this is the current. Okay. So remember, drain current decreases when gate reverse bias, negative gate source bias increases. Okay. Means when you apply more and more negative voltage, more depletion region increases, so current will definitely decrease. And at 0 voltage, the current is maximum, that is IDS. What are the advantages of JFET? It is simpler to fabricate, is smaller in size, and has longer life. And first of all, if you remember, I have already explained you in clear, in FET there is no gate current. Gate current is totally 0. In BJT, there was a equation I equals to IB plus IC. There was some base current also. But in FET, there is no gate current. Whatever drain current, that is equals to source current. So if gate current is 0, so what is the impedance? Impedance is voltage upon current. If current is 0, so means impedance will be very high. So that is the main advantage. In JFET, it has very high input impedance of the order of 100 megohm. And it is relatively immune to radiation. It is high power gain, not voltage gain, high power gain. And so, means in short, we can say it reduces the loading effect because current is 0, so it reduces the loading effect and it has a high frequency response. Disadvantage, small gain bandwidth product, susceptibility to damage, lots of care required during the fabrication of JFET, a more cleaning room, lots of fabrication steps, pure materials is required. So that is difficult, and low voltage gain because of small transconductance, and it is costly as compared to BJT. Thank you so much. Keep learning. If you like, so please like and share. Keep learning. All the best. Good luck.